If you would like to enjoy all my work ad-free, as well as exclusive Sleepy Cat stories and more perks, then please consider becoming a patron and supporting this channel at patreon.com/sleepycatmeditations. Thank you so much to each and every one of you who have already helped Sleepy Cat along the way. You make all of this possible. And now, I hope you enjoy tonight's creation. A warm welcome to this guided sleep story, where you will enter a magical world of tranquility, peace, and wonder. A world where you are safe and protected, where you can relax and fall asleep in comfort. Before we begin, we will do a short relaxation session, preparing you for a good night's sleep. Please remember that there is no right or wrong here, and there is no particular way that you should feel in these moments. Each experience is as unique as us all, so try to let go of any pressure you might be putting on yourself to feel certain things or perhaps fall asleep quickly tonight. It doesn't matter if you do or you don't. If you simply follow my voice and allow these words to wash over you, then you will enter a world of deep relaxation where you can rest and recover. So, when you are ready, just feel your eyelids becoming heavier and heavier with each passing blink until they gently close. Remind yourself that this is your time to relax. There is nothing left to do and nothing left to think. The day is done now. Whatever has happened is already in the past, and here, in this moment, the future is beyond our reach. So if thoughts arise about the day or the week that has been, or the days ahead of you, then acknowledge that these thoughts are completely normal and valid. They are part of what makes us human, which is a wonderful thing. But also kindly remind yourself that these thoughts or concerns are of no use to us now, and tonight there is no need to engage with them. They are simply thoughts, as fleeting as shooting stars across the night sky. You are safe tonight, and you are protected. You can be reassured by the fact that my voice and these stories will never take you anywhere that is unpleasant. Your sleepy cat is simply here to guide you on your own twilight adventures and to help you enter a world of magic and peace where you can be completely free. And now we will do a short guided breathing pattern called 3-4-5. This will allow you to slow down and relax, preparing your body and your mind for a wonderful, peaceful rest. When you are ready, breathe in through the nose for 3. Hold for 4. And breathe out for 5. Let all of it go now. Again, that's in for 3. Hold for 4. And release, blowing away the thoughts of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Again, in for 3. Hold. And let it go. Continue to breathe in this way in your own time, and with each breath out, allow your body to sink just that bit deeper into your mattress. And now allow the breath to fall back into a natural rhythm. Enjoy this new peace flowing through your body. As you feel these new sensations and go deeper into a world of comfort, you can allow your mind to soften and your imagination to unlock as we take an adventure into the Enchanted Forest. You find yourself sitting on an old wooden bench in a large open park. It is a relatively busy day, and in the distance you can hear murmurs of conversation and the laughter of children playing games on the freshly mown grass. As the mid-morning sun beams down onto the open plains, you see a man playing with his dog. He throws a blue ball across the field, and the little dog gallops excitedly to catch it. There are many birds darting from tree to tree and down into a small pond to bathe before flying back into their nests. Flakes of blossom fall from their branches and sweep past you with the gentle wind. Over to your left, you notice an elderly couple walking hand in hand. They talk and laugh quietly with each other, and despite being together for many years, it looks as if they are on a first date. Their love is pure and unwavering, and it brings a smile to your face. As they walk past you, they offer a nod of acknowledgement, and you wish them both a pleasant afternoon. There is a simplicity to this park, one that fills you with a warm and comfortable feeling. But while it is a beautiful place, you yearn for something more. something magical. Right behind you, there is a cluster of 4 thick trees standing tall and proud, their bright green leaves glistening in the sunlight. As you look into the trees, you see a small deer gazing at you, and it seems to have a purple glow around its body, giving it an otherworldly quality. And then, when you blink, it has disappeared. Something inside you sparks to life, a drive for adventure, and you get the urge to investigate. You move closer to the trees and notice that there is a wall of purple and pink leaves in front of you, which gives off an enchanting hum. The power of curiosity takes over you, and you begin to walk through the leaves. The noise from the world behind you begins to fade, and as you emerge at the other side, you are flooded with pastel colors of blue, green, purple, and yellow. Suddenly, you are standing in an entire forest, hidden away from the world and unlike anything that you have seen before. The ground is flooded with thick leaves of different colors, deep purples, rich emerald greens, turquoise blue, and a pulsing orange. Tiny spears of sunlight are piercing through the canopy of leaves above you and coming down in spotlights on the forest floor. This place is untouched by human hands, and you realize that you have entered a new realm of wonder and tranquility. The forest is oddly familiar, and you feel safe and calm here. Something tells you that this is the place you have been looking for. As you gently walk through the forest, the colorful leaves provide a soft cushion for your feet. The trees are enveloped in a curious aura, as if guarded by an ancient magic. They tower high into the sky, and their thick branches create a web above you, covering the entire forest. You place your hand on a nearby tree. It is warm to the touch, and you feel this warmth course through your hand, down your arm, and across your entire body. You are met by a wave of total release. There is a delicate purple mist spiraling on the forest floor, with specks of silver shining through. The air is still, and the forest is quiet. You have entered a world without worry and a world without judgment. Here, you can simply be yourself. Butterflies cross your path, and a multitude of fluttering colors surround you. One or two even land on your finger, beating their wings gently as they welcome you to their home. As you go deeper into the forest, you feel all the weight leaving you, and your body is light and free. One by one, you can see any remaining thoughts dissolve completely as they are taken away by this enchanting forest. Right now, you cannot imagine a place more beautiful than this. You arrive at a wooden bridge that crosses over a gentle stream and is surrounded by large, beautiful flowers of many colors. As you cross the bridge, you notice that from out of the flowers fly the tiniest of creatures. They look like the fireflies from our world, but they are smaller and shine much brighter. They begin to fly above your head and form a dancing glitter under the forest ceiling. And then they slowly drift downstream as if guiding your way. You follow these tiny creatures as they weave through the forest. The purple mist still covers the floor, and the ground is soft under your feet. The little fireflies lead you at last through tall bushes of green and yellow. And as you walk through, they provide a gentle vibration that instantly relaxes all the muscles in your body. You allow these beautiful sensations to wash over you and feel a soft tingle across different parts of your body. It's as if the magic of this forest is lifting you up, and you are gliding through these soft bushes. As you emerge at the other side, you arrive at a small clearing surrounded by trees. There, in the middle, is a quiet lake with water of silk-like texture and the color of sapphire. Ahead of you stands a tall rock formation from which a waterfall is cascading into the lake. A crystal white mist swirls over the water and rises into the forest air. The firefly creatures create a wonderful display above the lake, and as you watch the colors dancing above you, more and more animals begin to enter the clearing. These are the guardians of the forest, surrounded in a purple glow, and they will look after you tonight. You sit on the soft bank and take in this beautiful forest with its tall trees and enchanting colors as you watch the glowing fireflies still performing above you. Over to your right, you notice the same deer from the park emerging from the tree line and walking in your direction. As it reaches you, it gently rubs its head against your arm and you stroke its soft fur. It's almost as if this wonderful animal knew what your heart was yearning for and decided to bring you here. In the next moment, the deer turns and begins to guide you down a new path, and you leave behind the dancing fireflies and the colourful clearing. As you follow the deer down the forest trail, there are hundreds of leaves falling to the floor in slow motion, and it feels like time itself has stood still in this beautiful place. As you round a corner behind the deer, you come to a patch of tall blue grass that comes up to your waist. The deer guides you to the middle of this grass, and they lie down in the clearing. You sit beside your new companion and scratch behind its ear as it tucks its head under your arm. Slowly now, the deer begins to fall asleep with its head comfortably in your lap. And as you feel yourself lying back in the grass, it's as if you are supported by a huge cloud, and you feel each and every muscle let go as you breathe a satisfied sigh. The air is warm and calming, and as you breathe in, you feel your belly and chest expand with ease as a new freedom flows through you. Above you, you watch in amazement as the canopy of leaves slowly opens, revealing the incredible moon singing with its own lullaby and backed by the eternal night sky dotted with stars. You can hear the enchanting sounds of the heart of the forest, which is tempting you to go deeper and deeper. You give yourself permission now to completely surrender to this moment of magic. Everything about this forest is pure and beautiful, and with your new companion by your side, you feel safe and protected. You feel grateful to have found this place, and now you know where it is. You smile at the fact that whenever things overwhelm you, you have unlimited access to this hidden kingdom. This is your sanctuary of peace. You feel your body and your eyes becoming heavier, and with each passing blink, it is impossible to keep them open. You are warm, you are comfortable, and you are free. The enchanted forest and the midnight moon will guide your dreams tonight, and your lovely deer will watch over you. you are ready to enter a deep and peaceful rest. Slowly, you are drifting and drifting into the forest and into a perfect sleep. You find yourself walking barefoot through a calm and tranquil forest. The blanket of leaves rustle under your feet and are gentle to the touch, sending soft vibrations through the soles of your feet. You can hear the sound of a stream trickling by you, and you watch the mid-morning birds dart through the treetops. Small spears of sunlight are piercing through the leaves, and you feel a cool wind sweep gently through the trees and across your face. You notice a complete calmness washing over you, and you feel as though you are walking in a world that is full of magic and peace. A place where there is no need to rush or to worry about anything. A place where you can be present right now in this moment. All of a sudden, there is a rustle in the distance, and as you turn to look, you see a small rabbit hopping up to you excitedly. The rabbit stops at your feet and is now gazing up at you. With a smile, you kneel down and stroke the little rabbit on the head as it sniffs your hand affectionately. Its fur is as soft as silk, and seeing this tiny creature brings a new comfort to your heart. The rabbit turns now and hops off down the forest track, occasionally stopping and looking back to you as you follow it with your eyes. Further ahead, you spy an opening in the trees, which is filled with a bright yellow light that is pulsing around the edges. The little rabbit stops one more time just outside this opening. It turns back to look at you before finally hopping through the gap in the trees. As you gaze at the swirling yellow light, you feel calm and comforted, but also intrigued, and you think perhaps that you should follow the rabbit. You walk slowly towards the light, stepping over small rocks and branches as you hold onto nearby trees for support. When you finally reach the opening, you push past the soft leaves and walk in. As you emerge from the other side, you are met by the glowing sun warming your skin from head to toe. Gradually, your eyes adjust and you notice that you are in a clearing at the edge of the forest. You can see rolling hills on the horizon, fields of green and yellow, and a pastel blue sky for eternity. There are vast fields of flowers below you, which are arranged in neat patches of purple, pink, red, blue, and orange. you look up and notice the shadow of large wings tracing the sky. As it gets closer, you can see more clearly the long yellow beak and huge feathers of brown and white. The creature flies down and gently lands on the edge of the clearing in front of you. This is a giant eagle. You remember stories of these creatures from your childhood, but you stopped believing long ago that the giant eagle existed. Yet here one stands before you, dreamlike and utterly magnificent. The proud eagle bows low, and you return the greeting. Despite the size of the eagle, you feel instantly comforted by its presence. You know, without a doubt, that you are completely safe. The eagle bows once more, and this time offers you a wing. You stroke the eagle's back and admire its soft feathers and huge wingspan. Your eyes meet, and you can feel the purity and enchantment running through this mystical creature. And then you feel a rush of excitement as you climb onto its back. A deep, powerful magic is washing over you. You know that this eagle will protect you now, and it is impossible for you to fall. You feel the eagle stand up and steadily beat its wings as it begins to hover a little above the ground. Slowly, the eagle takes you higher and higher until you are above the clearing, above the fields, and above everything. You are free. The eagle's feathers are wrapping around you like a blanket, keeping you warm and cozy as you glide over rivers and through the endless grasslands. The colourful flowers dance below, as if celebrating your adventure. With a surge of courage, you ask the eagle to please take you higher. Your new companion obeys, soaring up into the clouds and straight through them. There is a light mist peppering your face, and the air is cool but refreshing. In the next moment, you burst out of the clouds and see a vast field of white below you. The sun is peeping over the clouds and covering your face with a soft, warm light. You stroke the eagle and thank them as they fly over to a nearby mountain peak which is protruding from the layer of cloud. As you look to the right, you notice another eagle bursting through the clouds and flying over to join you. When this second eagle glides alongside you, you see that there is another person riding on its back. As you get closer, you realize that this person is someone who is very special to you and someone who you'd want to share this experience with. this important person looks over to you now, and you both share a smile, knowing that this experience, this adventure, is something special between just the two of you. Your partner gestures to drop below the clouds, and the two of you guide your eagles back through the mist and out underneath the cloud. Your partner's eagle flies in a loop, swooping over the top of you and coming back down on the other side. You feel yourselves starting to descend now towards the huge lake below. The eagles lower slowly over the water until at last your toes dip in the sun-kissed blue and you feel the cool water caress your feet and swish between your toes. You and your partner share a mischievous smile as you slowly break into laughter. You laugh uncontrollably at how beautiful and perfect this moment truly is. And while you are chuckling away together, both of your eagles glide along the lake, your feet trailing in the water. Your majestic companions take you down a river and through a long archway of trees with pulsing leaves of green, yellow, and orange, which create a colourful canopy above you. You can hear the slow beat of the eagle's wings as you steadily glide downstream. The sun begins to set, and a golden red glow illuminates the river. On the bank of the river, you spot many of the other animals of the forest gathering to greet you. Many of these creatures you recognize, and others are very peculiar, magical even, but no less beautiful. You are completely at one with nature here, and you feel calm in the presence of these animals, for they are here to guide you. With a quick double take to your left, you notice the rabbit from before, and it is running along the riverbank, keeping up with you. Its ears are flapping relentlessly, and its little legs are a blur, and you cannot help but smile at this rabbit on a mission. Just ahead is a large rock protruding from the bank, and as you fly close to it, the rabbit hops onto the rock and with one big leap lands on the back of your eagle. The lovely animal tucks itself comfortably under your arm, nestled between you and the eagle's soft feathers. You look over to your partner and gesture that you'd like to settle down now, and together you ask your eagles to take you somewhere quiet so that you can finally rest. As you arrive at the end of the archway of trees, the eagles take you up high into the sky again. You rise above the water as dusk begins to settle in, and you can see one or two stars starting to show themselves. And then you begin to soar towards a mountain peak nearby. On this mountainside, you see a small, cozy-looking cave lit by a gentle torchlight. And as you get closer, you see it has two big piles of blankets, cushions, and pillows. The eagles gently land at the edge of the cave and let you off their backs. Your tiny rabbit jumps off with you and sits comfortably in your hands, their nose twitching with delight. You and your partner thank the eagles for a magical journey, and you hope that you will see them again soon. They both give you a low bow and fly off into the still darkening night. You look to your partner, who is beaming from ear to ear, and the two of you share a warm embrace before at last entering the cave. Inside is a large campfire with wood enough to burn through the night. You each find a pile of blankets and pillows, and you set up a soft and cozy area to settle down. Your body and mind are soft, and your heart is full of gratitude tonight. The warmth of the fire softens your muscles, and you feel your body becoming heavier and heavier as you go deeper, deeper, and deeper. Out through the cave and across the black night, you can see a glitter of stars pulsing proudly. And there, you think you can spot two silhouettes gliding amongst them. As you bathe in the firelight and stroke the soft head of your rabbit, you reminisce on this wonderful adventure. You feel yourself sinking into the softness of these blankets and the pillows. You are safe. You are warm. And you are completely content. You feel your heavy eyelids blinking slowly until at last you give in to the temptation and allow them to close. The eagles are watching over you tonight, and they will guide your dreams as you drift off to a deep, healing sleep. You find yourself slowly walking down a dusty track lane surrounded by small flakes of grass peeping through the gravel, and bushes containing edible berries of bright blue, yellow, and red. Tiny birds are rustling in the bushes, nibbling away at the small fruit and chirping happily. Dotted around you are tall palm trees, swaying smoothly in the soft breeze, which is refreshing to breathe in. The breeze is coupled with a gentle heat from the afternoon sun that is warming your face. Just ahead of you, you spot a small wooden gate with a folded piece of paper pinned to it. The path beyond continues through the gate and disappears into a thick patch of trees. As you remove the piece of paper, you realize it has been addressed to you. Carefully now you unfold the letter, and the message inside reads, "Something special lies beyond this gate. It is your turn now. Pass through the trees with an open heart, for paradise awaits." From beyond the gate and through the trees, there is the faint smell of fresh oranges, lemons, and limes. You realize that you have stumbled across somewhere very special and unique. You open the gate and close it behind you as you enter the small cluster of palm trees. The world behind you has disappeared now, and you are greeted by the sound of distant waves. As you keep walking, you feel that the ground beneath your feet has become soft and warm. There is a magic in this land, a magic you do not yet understand, but it fills you with excitement and wonder. As you emerge from the shadowy path underneath the palm trees, you are met by a golden sunlight. A rich, pure blue sea forms in front of you, and beneath your feet is the whitest sand that you have ever seen. The beach is small, and each side of it curves out like a horseshoe, creating a cozy little lagoon which you alone can enjoy. You carefully remove your shoes and feel the soft grains of sand caress your feet. The sand has been warmed by the enchanted sun and provides a gentle blanket of heat around your toes. You watch the gentle waves stroking the shore, the crystal blue transforming into white foam as it scuttles up the beachfront. In the sky, you spy birds of exotic colors dancing through the wisps of cloud. They are unlike anything that you have ever seen before, and it looks as if they are celebrating and welcoming you to their home. As you walk further out onto the beach, you notice that various fruit trees are dotted around the bay. These contain fresh oranges, mangoes, lemons, and limes, and all pulse with an enticing radiance. To your right, you spy a coconut tree, and as if by magic, you see one fall and hit a small rock underneath, breaking perfectly in half. And finally, over to your left, you see thick bushes that are filled with enormous strawberries, bigger than any that you have ever seen, and glowing in a vivid red. Now it is your choice which you would like to taste first. You wander over to your chosen fruit, and you take your first bite. Somehow, despite being in sunlight, it is refreshingly cold and deliciously sweet. As you eat, you feel this fruit cleansing your body, and the taste brings a smile to your face. Your mind is clear and your heart is happy as you take in this perfect paradise around you. There is no trace of anyone else here, but next to the orange trees you spot a large hammock filled with blankets, and you decide to take a closer look. The hammock sways gently in the coastal breeze, and the blankets are freshly cleaned and folded neatly. There is another small note on top of the blankets that reads, "Pay it forward." You take the spare piece of parchment next to the hammock and begin to write your very own note for the next person that you would like to experience this place. When you are finished, you fold the note and place it beside you, ready to pin to that first wooden gate in the morning. You take a white fluffy towel from the hammock and decide to move closer to the sea. As you walk along the beach, your feet sink slowly into the newly wet sand, and the waves gently trickle over your toes. There is a small wooden pier that protrudes slightly into the bay. You walk along this pier and sit on the edge, dangling your feet and legs in the water. You lean back now and slowly gaze at the horizon. The golden red sunset illuminates the sky with a warm and mellow glow. The waves in the sea lap gently over your legs, and you enjoy this cool sensation coupled with the warmth of the sun. You take a slow, deep breath and acknowledge that this is just what you needed. You feel as though this land was built for you. You allow this healing air to course through your body, and you feel each and every muscle slowly soften now as any remaining tension melts away. As the last light of the sunset disappears beyond the horizon, a shimmer of silver glitter greets you as the stars begin to reveal themselves. With a satisfied sigh, you begin to walk back along the pier and decide to collect some twigs and branches, ready to build a small campfire to accompany you as night draws in. In that moment, you suddenly notice 3 beautiful birds of red, green, and blue descending onto the beach, each one carrying a bundle of branches in their talons. You watch in pure amazement as they arrange small rocks into a circle and place their branches in the middle. After they finish, the birds hop back a few feet and wait for you to sit down. As you take a seat on your towel, the fire begins to light by itself, bubbling from the inside. The flames dance in front of you and weave up into the night in all the colors of the rainbow. As the fire builds, you see that more of these exotic birds have flown down to join the others, and together they begin to fly just a few meters above you. Their wings are mingling in the air now, creating a palette of beautiful colors swirling together as the birds perform tricks with their wings and bodies. The moon begins to hum with a starlight lullaby, which only adds to the magic. This kaleidoscope of color, backed by the silver glitter of the night, is unlike anything that you have ever seen. It is an incredible display and a privilege to witness. As these beautiful birds finish their display, they soar up into the branches and settle down to sleep as the moon continues its enchanting lullaby. This hypnotic melody brings you to a state of pure peace, and you feel your eyes growing heavy. The swaying hammock is just a few steps away and is growing more and more appealing as each second goes by. You decide to pick one more fruit before heading over to the hammock. The sand is cooler now and refreshing on your feet. You arrive at the hammock and unfold the thick white blankets, and you are met by the smell of fresh cotton. As you lay down in the hammock, the blankets act as a gentle cushion for your body, and you liken this feeling to floating on a cloud. The moon and the stars will continue to sing for you, guiding you into a peaceful sleep. You nibble on your fruit and gaze up into the night sky, completely mesmerized by the swirling silver glitter. Your campfire continues to burn, providing a comforting glow as the moon beams down in a perfect spotlight. There are a series of shooting stars darting across the twilight. Swaying in this hammock now, you feel as if you are being rocked gently to sleep. It swings very slowly and has a calming effect on your body. There is a new heaviness washing over you. You are in a state of total tranquility, guarded by the moon and the stars, and completely at one with this magical world. The fire will keep you warm. The hammock will keep you cozy, and the beautiful birds will watch over you tonight. You feel yourself beginning to drift deeper and deeper. You are safe here, safe to surrender to this blissful moment. Tomorrow is a new day, and you will awaken feeling refreshed, renewed, and re-energized. This enchanting paradise will heal your body and soothe your mind. You can rest now. You can rest now. You can rest now. You are cycling along an old gravel road in the vast Spanish countryside. Your bike is decorated in your favorite color with white handlebars and a white seat. The late morning sun beams down from the clear blue sky, warming your entire body. The path underneath you is thin and narrow, and the silvery white stones leave a trail of dust in your wake. On each side of you are flourishing fields of green and yellow, which extend as far as the eye can see. The silhouette curves of the distant hills are tracing the horizon. Tall, thin trees are dotted down the track on both sides. Their dark leaves fall in a gentle rain as you cycle under their partial shade. Specks of sunlight create a collection of spotlights on the track in front of you, glimmering in gold. In the distance, down the hill, you can see a tiny village tucked neatly away in a small valley of green. The terracotta roof tiles are unforgettable, and the tall church tower from the main square stands high and proud above the rest of the buildings. You breathe in the pure, fresh air, slow and deep, as you continue to gently cycle down the hill and towards the village. The breeze kisses your skin and ripples through your clothes, creating the perfect balance against the hot morning sun. As you arrive at the bottom of the hill, you find the entrance to the village. In front of you are narrow cobbled streets surrounded by many cream-colored houses lined with wooden beams and topped with those iconic terracotta roof tiles. Some of the buildings reveal their natural stonework, slightly uneven but with a rustic beauty. Many houses have small balconies filled with summer flowers of red, blue, and yellow, and bright green plants that reach over the balcony and flow down the sides of many buildings. As you ride through the quiet streets, you pass by the ordinary people of the village, going about their daily life. There are people sweeping the streets and watering the plants on their balconies and their doorsteps. Many are smiling, and some are even singing or humming a happy tune. An old lady cycles past you with her basket full of fresh fruit and vegetables. All of them give you a welcoming smile as you pass, and you instantly feel at home here, like you truly belong. There are no cars on these streets, and this small, quaint village is untouched by tourism. You ride past a collection of stalls. All are selling unique homemade wares, jewelry, clothing, instruments, shoes, and rugs. Everything moves at a slower, calmer pace here. There is no need to hurry. You can take all the time in the world to enjoy this charming and historic village, full of beauty and infused with memory. You come to the end of the narrow street that opens to the main square. In many spots around the square, you see the beginnings of other streets, just like the one you have come from. The square is comforting and homely, filled with life, music, laughter, and freedom. In the next moment, you fasten your bike to the rack and stroll into the square. Straight ahead of you is the bell tower you saw on your way here. The first half rises in a light brown brick, blending into a smooth, pure white for the top third. Another terracotta roof covers the brass bell that overlooks the Mediterranean countryside. The buildings are old, full of history, passion, and magic. The stonework is slightly out of line, but it gives the architecture a distinct charm. Happy, smiling faces wander through the square, chattering away. There is a small fountain in the middle where children are throwing in coins, closing their eyes tight and making a wish. Over to your right is a big market that is shaded under a white tent. The stalls here sell fresh, homegrown fruit and vegetables. You can see customers bartering with shopkeepers, and you can smell hints of all the delicious food on display. You wander across the cobbled stones and enter the market. You welcome the cool sensation of shade now as you find cover under the white tent. There is a kind-faced old man perched on a stool outside his stall. He is surrounded by boxes and crates piled with fresh oranges and lemons, apples, strawberries, grapefruit, and pears. There are bananas, peaches, apricots, and cherries. Other boxes contain tomatoes, aubergine, potatoes, garlic, and different healthy greens. You are spoilt for choice, and you decide to pick one fruit now to enjoy in the afternoon sun. You pay the friendly old shopkeeper and work your way back through the market and out at the other side. As you emerge from the tent, you feel the heat of the sun warming your skin, and you take a deep, healing breath as you feel your entire body relax and your mind empty. You sit now on a wooden bench and take the first bite of your fruit. You are amazed at the fresh, sweet taste coupled with the perfect texture. It's as if you are trying this fruit for the first time again and savoring every single bite. As you enjoy your fruit, you take in this vibrant square, the rustic buildings, and the peaceful atmosphere. You cannot help but feel as if you have been here before, perhaps in a dream. It is a beautiful and charming place. And then, through a narrow street in front of you, you spot the beginnings of a small harbour where a few boats are tied up. A sense of wonder overtakes you, and you cannot resist walking in that direction. The noise from the square begins to fade as you stroll down this hidden street. Above you, two ladies are bringing in the day's laundry and chattering away across their balconies. You pass by a calm ginger cat perched on a ledge and bathing in a slit of sunlight. As you walk by, you stop for a moment to tickle their chin. The cat rolls on its back and you stroke its tummy as it purrs in bliss. As you emerge from the street, you see a large wooden pier with 5 boats tied up. The cove in front of you is calm, and the water is still. Further out from the cove is the crystal blue sea, and straight ahead of you, you spot the next island far off in the distance, which is nothing more than a gold and red silhouette. The air is mild, and this edge of town is remote and quiet. On your left is a tiny cafe, tucked quietly away in one corner, looking out over the bay. There are 1 or 2 customers sitting outside and enjoying a late afternoon drink. The waitress welcomes you with a wide smile and offers you the choice of sitting in the sun or in the shade. You head to your preferred table and take a seat. The waitress brings a glass of ice water and you order your favorite drink from the menu. As you wait, you allow your gaze to slowly roam across the harbor, taking in all the lovely little details. The gentle lapping of the water fills you with a beautiful comfort. In the next moment, the waitress returns with your drink of choice, and with it there is a small bowl filled with a traditional light snack, completely free of charge. You thank the waitress with a smile and are left once again to enjoy this delicious food, your refreshing drink, and the calming cove. You notice that one of the smaller boats has left the dock and is heading out to sea, on to the next leg of their adventure. The sunset illuminates the sea in a shimmer of gold and red. As you listen to the lapping of the water and gaze out across the peaceful cove, watching the small boat sail into the horizon, you feel completely free. Night is drawing in now, and as you bathe in this beautiful moment, you are greeted by a wonderful sunset symphony that fills your entire body with a soft weightlessness. You decide it is time to rest now, to head back through the square and cycle home. Your steps become lighter, and you feel yourself almost gliding just above the ground. The street is quieter now, and you spot the ginger cat being let in through a window into their home. As you walk back through the main square, you spot a group of dancers performing a slow tango, and you stop a moment to watch this enchanting routine. Colors, lights, and beauty encompass the square. The setting sun provides a golden spotlight as the dancers twirl and lift each other, and the crowd are entranced by their romantic routine. As the dance comes to an end, you join in the rapturous applause before heading over to your bike and beginning to cycle back out of the village and home to your villa. As you arrive at the countryside once again, you can see the low sun burning in red and sinking behind the green and yellow hills. The air is cool and comforting, and the ride home is gentle. It's as if you are being guided by a deep, powerful magic, and you barely have to pedal at all. As you ride, you let your thoughts turn to your wonderful day in this perfect village, and you know now that this haven will always be here for you. As you reach the top of the gravel road, the sun has nearly set, and a villa of white stone stands in front of you, radiating a warm yellow light from inside. Tall, dark green bushes surround your home, giving you a private place to unwind. As you enter your garden, you see the bright turquoise glow from your pool. You remove your shoes and dip your feet into the water. It is the perfect temperature, cool enough to refresh you and warm enough to comfort you. The setting sun has been replaced by the full moon, which continues this hypnotic lullaby. You sit now, feet swaying in the water, and gaze up at the twilight, covered with a silver glitter as the glowing pearl of the moon provides a delicate light. You realize how lucky you are to have your very own home in this wonderful world. This is your haven, a place where you can be at peace. Your eyes begin to feel heavy, and you can almost hear your bed calling you. You head inside and pat your feet dry with a warm and fluffy towel. In your bedroom, the window is slightly open, allowing in a cool night breeze, making the room a perfect temperature. The light from the moon is shining through the thin curtains, and you see your 4-poster bed waiting for you. You cannot resist any longer, and you fall onto the mattress and pull the thin bedsheet over you. The pillows are as soft as clouds, and as you lie here, you feel a warm, soothing vibration trickle through your entire body, from the soles of your feet into your ankles, all the way up your legs into your hips, through your back and your stomach, up into your neck and across your shoulders, down your arms and through your hands, up into your face, across your lips, cheeks, and brow, and all the way to your forehead. Your mind is still, free from any remaining thoughts. Your entire body is heavy and you are ready. You give yourself final permission to surrender to this beautiful moment. You feel the heaviness taking you now, and you sink deeper, deeper, and deeper. All things begin to fade, and you drift gently now off to sleep. As you lie here on your soft mattress, you see the roof over your head has opened up, as if revealing a secret world to you. And directly above you is the silver glitter of the night sky. It is a place of eternal wonder, of life and possibility, and of hope. And as you drift deeper into relaxation, you feel yourself begin to slowly lift away from the bed. You are now hovering just above your mattress, weightless and free. The glowing orb of the moon watches over you, and the stars dot the sky like specks of silver dust. You can see a multitude of shooting stars passing overhead. Some fly by quickly, and others slowly trace the horizon as you watch them on their cosmic journey. Imagine that these shooting stars are your thoughts. They arrive for a moment, and you can observe them without judgment. And then they disappear and leave your mind. As you gaze up in wonder, you can feel the pull of the cosmos calling you, and you hope that you might be able to move closer to the stars. As if by magic, you feel yourself rising higher and higher. It feels as though you are being lifted up and supported by something. It might be a hand or simply an energy that you recognize. Whatever it is, it allows you to feel completely safe. You know that nothing can reach you here, and that you are protected. As you float into the sky, you can see your bedroom become smaller, and your house below is slowly disappearing, until eventually you can see your town, your village, or your city fading from view. And then you see the outline of your entire country, until finally you realize that you are staring at the whole earth itself. And as you turn back to look in front of you again, you see that you are completely surrounded by this eternal cosmos. Above, below, and all around you are silver stars pulsing with a gentle light, as if welcoming you to this starlight kingdom. Tonight, these stars are your guardians. They will protect you. They will calm your mind, and they will keep your dreams pure and beautiful. You are at one with this entire universe, and as you look out across this galaxy of glitter, swirling in slow motion and backed by a purple and blue dust, you are met by a single feeling: pure peace. You watch Earth slowly spin on its axis, the green and blue patches sometimes masked by thick clouds of white and grey. You see our planet in a new way, and the world doesn't seem quite so noisy now. It is quiet and peaceful, full of beauty and enchantment. The Earth steadily orbits the Sun, which is far off in the distance, and to you is nothing more than the soft glow of an old lantern. Closest to the Sun is Mercury, and this graphite grey planet is a lot smaller than Earth, orbiting the Sun much faster. Then your eyes fall upon Venus, swirling in colours of soft yellow, brown and white, far bigger than Mercury and almost the same size as our Earth. As your awareness turns back to the infinite glitter of the stars, you notice that tiny specks of white dust are drifting around you like a protective shield. And as you move your hand through these tiny particles, they follow the movement of your arms and pulse with a soft radiance. The stardust begins to provide a gentle vibration that sends a warmth all through your fingers, up into your palms and along your arms. As the enchanted glitter surrounds you, it begins to swirl around your head, and you feel that any tension in your forehead and your brow is unraveling and slowly melting away. It drifts down into your face now as your eyes become heavy and your lips and jaw become soft. These vibrations move into your neck and your shoulders as you feel any knots unravel, and the back of your neck completely softens and your shoulders become loose, like a soft butter slowly melting. The silver stardust swirls around your chest, and you feel your breath becoming open and free as your chest expands and softens. This sensation drifts into your stomach, relaxing your abdomen and allowing your belly to be free. You realize there is no need to hold on tonight. You feel a new warmth move into your thighs, and all of the muscles become soft and free from any tension. It runs through your knees, and you feel the joints loosen. And eventually it reaches your calves. This enchanting glitter surrounds your feet as you feel a gentle vibration trickle along your ankles, all the way down to your toes. Every single muscle in your body becomes soft and light as you feel yourself relinquish all control and allow any thoughts or tension to just dissolve. And finally, this stardust begins to float around the top of your head, and you feel any remaining thoughts and worries simply fall away from you. You watch them descend down into the cosmos as they drift out of sight. You are at peace here, and you are safe. Before continuing on your cosmic voyage, you notice the moon behind you. It is pulsing in a silver-white light, like an enchanting portal, urging you to move closer. You drift towards the moon, and there is a surprising comfort from being around it. It holds 1,000,000 memories and is the spotlight of the night sky. It is a constant of our lives. It is hope, and it is peace. You bathe in the beauty of the moon and realize that this is your guardian tonight. Gradually now, you begin to float away from the moon and towards the red planet Mars. You are at one with the stars now, and they guide you on your journey. You gaze down at the fiery sphere of red and orange, And it is amazing to think that 4 billion years ago, this now desolate, cold planet might once have contained liquid water, the essential ingredient for life. The stars whisk you off once again, and this swirling glitter is carrying you further and further into the nebula, keeping you warm and keeping you safe. You are now above the biggest planet in our solar system, Jupiter. The rich atmosphere swirls around itself in colors of brown, white, grey, blue, and orange. It moves in slow motion, like thick clouds of paint mixing together. It is wonderful to watch and almost hypnotic as you feel yourself being lulled into a deep comfort. In the next moment, you are filled with the energy from the stars as they carry you forward once again. You have completely let go of all control, and you are at one with this magical, breathtaking universe. You approach Saturn now, arguably the most recognizable planet. A pale yellow color with almost transparent rings circling the atmosphere. The stars move you closer, and you glide above these rings and gently soar in an arc around Saturn. You notice below you are many particles of ice, accompanied by small fragments of rock and a shimmering dust, which altogether make up the perfect ring formation. As you continue on your journey, you float above the ice planet Uranus. You watch it rotate sideways, opposite to Earth, and it is surrounded by a vertical ring from top to bottom. Next door to it is the second ice planet, Neptune. It has a dark blue and white surface, almost in stripes that appear to be spinning slowly, and it's as if both of these planets are welcoming you to their distant corner of the solar system. Out here, away from everything, there is a new feeling of peace and tranquility. The stars guide you again as you begin to drift further away from the solar system and towards the infinite nebula, glowing in colors of purple and blue, soft silver, and a gentle red. You pass over the dwarf planet Pluto, a small rock of brown and grey on the edge of our system as you head deeper into the cosmos. In the next moment, you are completely surrounded by this swirling galaxy. colourful displays of starlight and nebula dust begin to paint the sky as they welcome you home. You feel as though you are moving with this galaxy as you float along in complete peace and wonder. Thick clouds of stardust pass by in the distance, and some swirl around you, lifting you up higher and filling you with a new warmth. It seems as if time moves slower out here, and that everything around you is in perfect order, working as it should be in a blissful harmony, and you are a part of this. You can feel the raw, untapped energy from the Milky Way drifting into your body and your mind. You can feel it cleansing you, melting away any remaining thoughts as you give yourself permission to let go of everything. Nothing feels unfamiliar, and it's as if you have been here before. Everything is as it should be, and you can see in front of you all the possibilities and the potential that you have in this universe. And you are unlocking a power within you, a power of acceptance and an understanding of something special, of yourself and who you are. You feel an intimate connection to this incredible world and galaxy that we call home. You are far away from everything on Earth now. It is behind you tonight, and these quiet, peaceful surroundings are a comfort, allowing you to embrace exactly where you are right now. With the stars by your side, there is nothing that you cannot do, and there is nowhere that you cannot go. This palace of peace is yours. You are free to return whenever you need to venture beyond our world and beyond our imagination. The beauty of this place cannot be explained. It can only be experienced as you are now. You are completely safe here and free to explore the farthest reaches of the galaxy and to go wherever you want to go without limitation. The stars are with you tonight, guiding your journey and guiding your dreams.